one with one. Okay, so
Yes.
what is the latest, controversy that you've been steeped in?
Aside from Cardi B, I'm down here with her husband.
Oh man, listen, Cardi, I don't got nothing to do with this.
No.
I am uninvolved. I am uninvolved, Cardi. You are more than welcome to come back and clap back at her. All right, but what happened
we
with
seen
that?
how that went last time.
What happened with the Cardi B situation?
She was hosting a space and she was talking about Joe. Shout out to Joe Budden. Good peoples. That's my peoples. And when she was hosting the space, I made a tweet and I was like, does she think she's above ridicule or criticism, right? Like, I think right now with social commentators and people who are in the music era, we have a lot of opinions. And those opinions sometimes can weigh just as heavy as the entertainers. So when that happened, she was checking her name through the search bar because I didn't tag her. I wasn't harassing her or nothing like that because I understand how that feels. And I went to sleep. She hit a tweet and delete. I genuinely think she took the tweet the wrong way. And the way she responded was just more so of one of them scan things where you see something you don't like, then you realize you misinterpreted because she deleted the tweet. And then, I woke up and we got active.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't even finna play like that.
So, I guess, what do you think? How do you think she interpreted it the first way, and what was your message behind it?
My message was, just genuinely asking a question. Like, everybody's saying the same thing. Like, these people are torn. You have a lot of the rap ladies are doing their thing right now. Ken the Man is one of my favorites. She's signed to Rock Nation now, along with Megan Thee Stallion, who is their biggest artist. Then Glow just dropped an incredible project. Lotto dropped a great project. Of course, Sexy Red is doing her thing, and you got JT, and she's making waves outside of, the Young Miami City Girls, duo. But all in all, it is nice to see Cardi popping her shit, doing her thing. She gave some of the best features that we've seen on some female singles. So as a fan, as a person who wants to enjoy music, a different sound of music, I would love to see her pop out and be impressive and incredible like she was round one. It's time. It's go time.
So it really wasn't even anything with you being negative about Cardi. It was more just you as a fan ready to hear that new shit from Cardi.
Right, but also more so of, here's the thing, right? Everybody got a job to do. Joe Budden has a job. Casanat has a job. $1 million worth of game, they have a job. Breakfast Club, they have a job. You cannot control the people's perspective or their viewpoints or them demanding something from you.
Yeah.
Either you see it or you don't. You're not oppressed. You're not special. Yeah. You're going to get ridiculed. That's what that is. Megan is one of the biggest commercial artists right now. She can't make a hit to save her life. She can make something trendy.
All right, so what's a hit? What's a hit versus what's trendy?
Because something that's trendy right now is hot for a moment. It draws a wave, but trends immediately die and they fall off. You hop onto something else, right? So something like a new dance or, something like a new sound or whatever the case may be.
So the Mushi song to you, that was
a trend.
So you don't think Megan has...
That's not a song that has replay value. That's not a song that I'll put on and go like, oh, I was in my bag, or I remember when this popped out.
So you don't think that's something people going to be listening to in 5 years?
We going to be playing Swag Surf all weekend.
That's true. We outside. Clark Atlanta Homecoming, we outside.
In a year, I ain't even going to say in a year. I'll say 7 months from now, nobody's going to care about Mamushi. And now it's a beautiful thing to see women doing their thing and trying to ride away. But I promise you, next year when I'm getting ready to go out with my girls, I'm playing TGIF.
That's okay. I see what you're saying with that.
Yeah, it's a trendy thing, and it's cool to have a trend, but something needs to stick, because right now, if me and my man get into it, I'm gonna put on "Be Careful with Me."
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on.
Yeah. So Cardi has those type of hits, but you don't think Megan has them?
No.
All right. So what do you think was Megan's last big hit, in your opinion?
Y'all gonna be mad at me. She made her best music with DaBaby. I would say her last biggest hit. I I don't know, because I kind of like Megan's piano, but I can't really say biggest hit, because a lot of that stuff was happening around the controversy with Tory, and it just
here's what I think. I think Megan has fallen to the category of people. She's like a Beyonce almost, where people are fans of Megan Pete and not like Megan Thee Stallion. So if you're a fan of a person, no matter what they put out, it's going to be great.
Something.
But also, I realize some of the stuff that's pushed by Megan isn't really Megan pushing it. Like,
it's not.
I don't think Mamushi was a great, like, if you're talking about like hits versus trendy, I don't think Mamushi was a great pick for that.
It should have been Spin. It should have been with.
But I don't listen to Megan albums all the time.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, if it wasn't Spin with Victoria Monet, it was other songs. It was another song on there. I completely forgot. The album has no replay value. It's trash.
But I think that's a label thing. I'm just play devil's advocate on it. I think that's a label thing, because there was a song. It might not have been on Megan, but might have been the album before that where she had a song with Key Glock.
Yes, I did like
and
that
song.
Song.
Shit was hard.
It was.
That was like OG Megan shit.
But I'm a Key Glock fan. Mm-hmm. So, seeing those types of music and those records all come together, like I said, like, it ain't no static with Cardi or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like we're on the same level or we do the same type of thing, but I'm just one of a person of principle, right? Like, you gonna watch your mouth when you talking to me, because you want respect. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, who you is, where you come from. That don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah. And before I get off the Megan thing, I think Megan had a banger on that album with Glorilla as well. The How I Look with Glorilla is a banger.
Ate that verse up. So I was just playing
I don't think I'm never gonna question Megan's pen or Megan's ability to rap. I just think Megan's direction as an artist isn't really that of a traditional hip-hop artist. Megan is a pop hip-hop artist, and that's not a bad thing at all, because we've seen rappers do this as well. Like Lil Jon came from Lil Jon and East Side Boys. He was at Club Crucial. He was at Blue Flame. Now he's an international artist.
And he's incredible at what he does, but also Lil Jon is a producer, and Lil Jon knows how to rap, and he knows how to be multifaceted. He touches a little bit of everything. With Megan, it's not so much. I think that's also a part of the problem. They catapulted her as a brand, Megan Thee Stallion as a brand, more than they did as an artist. So now it seems like music is just on her to-do list. Like, it's something to do. Does she drop consistently, and is it continuous? Yes. But I also see where it's more so of her having an extension of doing the brand endorsement, things like that. And the difference is with Cardi, it made sense. It wasn't any controversy. It wasn't anything crazy or anything. Yes, she had the Nicki Minaj thing, but it wasn't something so much to the point where it defiled her or it made people second guess looking at her. Right now, what it feels like, what Roc Nation's trying to do, they're trying to clean up. And a lot of people are not convinced.